Hey, throw that motherfucker. Throw that motherfucker. Hey, throw that motherfucker. Throw that motherfucker. Alright, everybody, so today we ended up catching a banger trade on the NASDAQ. So let's get right into the trade recap. Basically, man, coming into the day, today was an eventful day. So I don't know if you guys just seen that, but we just had a death candle right here. Don't even know what's going on there, but we're gonna focus on the trade that we took today. So basically what ended up happening was, if we go to, obviously today we had 10 a.m. news, so if we go over to where the market opened, we can check out where the market currently moved before the 10 a.m. news, because that is what I was waiting for. I normally wait until news. If we have red folder 10 a.m., I'm probably not going to trade until then. So we see market opens right here, and we instantly start shooting up for the stars. If we check where we actually manipulated to, it was this 15-minute and then another 15-minute up here. We ended up tapping into both, respecting both of them as well. And so when we're looking at this, obviously I'm not too eager to take any trades because we are near all-time highs. You guys know, if you're trading all-time highs, like, it's almost impossible to trade all-time highs without just getting continuation long. So I was very, very skeptical on shorts, but whenever we saw this opportunity present itself, the price cleared up. It looked really good. And also we had 10 a.m. news that ended up carrying a little bit for us. So what we had was, we manipulate. These are the two 15-minute that we manipulated into. We get that move up there. We also get a change in state delivery right here. We also get a, let me just move this real quick so you guys can see more clear. We also get this inversion fair value gap on this 1 minute. We also have a clean 2-minute inversion, as well as a change in state delivery on the 2-minute as well. So both price ranges for the 1 minute and the 2-minute both show me the same thing. So what I'm looking for is now, okay, if we really are going to be bearish, I want to see what PD arrays we're disrespecting and what PD arrays we're respecting. So we respected this 2-minute right here. We go to the 1 minute, we're also respecting this 1 minute. And then as well, you see that we have this 1 minute fair value gap. This is a bullish PD array that we completely disrespected by inversing it. So at this point, after we manipulate up into the 15 minutes, we have us disrespecting bullish fair value gaps and then respecting bearish fair value gaps, which is an indicator of a bearish move coming. So what I saw was, we get this change of state delivery, we displace a little bit lower, we're carrying volume here. Obviously, I know I normally wait for retracements because a lot of you guys will take trades, you'll get stopped out, and then it'll continue in direction, and that's because you're not waiting for retracement. So I'm always waiting for a retracement, whether that can be a retracement into the change in state delivery, which you could have caught a clean move on. I personally saw this as an opportunity. We get the retracement, bang. We end up doing, we displace lower with a very strong closing candle, and then we see this opportunity, which I took upon myself to capitalize on. So we come up, we have this order block. My stop loss was right around here, I believe. And then my take profit was right down here. And I'll explain that here in a second. So we have our stop loss set. We weren't stuck in too much drawdown. And then we also caught a clean entry. We have this entry off the order block that should be protecting us. So I take my entry here. We get the tap into the order block. We come up a little bit higher. There's another order block right here protecting us. So you always have to be able to logically justify your stop losses. Otherwise, you're pretty much just praying that you're not going to get stopped out. That's not going to manipulate up into your stop loss or down into your stop loss. You have to be able to logically justify all of your stop losses and all your take profits. That's how you're not going to get stopped out. Even if it's a winning trade, you guys get stopped out, and it's because you're not logically justifying your stop losses. You don't actually have a reason for them. This reason is because we have a bearish fair value gap that should be protecting us, and then we also have this order block that should also be protecting us. So what am I going to do? I'm going to place my stop loss above the order block, above the fair value gap, above the change in state delivery. That way, if we do come up and stop me out, we're probably not going to continue in my direction. That is how you should be justifying your stop losses. So we end up getting that, our entry, pretty nice right here. We're not stuck in too much drawdown, and then clearly displaced lower. Now, this is something that I called out to my chat when we were trading this, because as you guys can see, this is the take profit that I had originally set, but ES comes down, swipes out the lows, and in my opinion, if ES is going to come over here, take out these lows, I'm going to be very, very careful with how long I'm going to hold on to this trade for, because I'm aware that SMTs, bro, they can kill your trades. If you don't know how to take profit and manage your trades based off of SMTs, you are going to get killed. A lot of you guys, if I didn't call this out to my chat, they probably would have got break even on this, even if it's a winning trade. You probably would have got break even because you're not aware of how SMTs on ES can actually completely just screw up your trade, even if it's a good trade, even if it's a winning trade. So I called this out to my chat. I said, guys, ES is coming down to these lows first. I'm going to be taking profits here. What do? We take profits here, and we bottom tick our take profit. And guess what? We didn't see the light of day until the death candle over here. So with that being said, we had a near perfect entry and a literally perfect exit. And that's because we know how to manage our trades. That's because we are able to actually take advantage of both charts. You're taking in information and justifying your stop losses, your take profits based on everything that you're seeing in all the charts. So you're taking in all the information that you can to then give yourself that extra edge, so that you know exactly why you're doing what you're doing, why you're exiting, why you're entering. You have to be able to justify these things in your head, to then actually give you a reason. Because if without reason, without edge, you're pretty much just pressing buy and sell, hoping to win. So, yeah, cleared entry off the order block. Take profit was at this SMT on ES. Stop loss goes above the change of state delivery order block for value gap. All that good stuff. We ended up catching a nice little trade. This caught me a little bit. This caught me just under $1,000 on all my accounts. So that's around like $7,000 for me right now. There's a few accounts that I'm not trading because I'm taking a payout soon, so I'm just taking base hits. But yeah, pretty simple day. I feel like this is probably the best trade that you could have taken today. There's a bottom tick opportunity right here. There's this rejection block. You also have the SMT with ES, so you could have caught something like this, kind of like where I took my take profit. You have the 0.5 of the rejection block. Could have take bang, and then stop loss normally goes something like this with rejection block trading. So you could have caught a nice little bottom tick there, but I took my trade for the day and I got off. Anyway, yeah, this death candle is crazy, but that was pretty much the trade that we took today. I hope that you guys enjoyed your trading week. I hope you guys had a great trading week. For me, it was pretty good. I've been a little bit more de-risked because the government shutdown been affecting the markets a little bit. So just sitting on my hands a little bit more than I normally would. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this trade breakdown, if you guys want more information on how I'm actually trading, how I'm making money like this, everything that I know, I literally have a 2-hour long free trading course, completely free, not charging you anything, 2 hours long of straight up sauce. First link in the description. Go check that out. Then as well as Alpha Futures. This is the last day for the 25% off on the Alpha Futures accounts. It is the best firm in the game. Statistically speaking, it's better than any other firm. Their rules, they have more of a drawdown label for you. They have way more. It's just like simple rules. Like there's so many firms with like all these crazy rules that you don't even know when you're breaking rules and whatnot. Alpha Futures is so straight up. They have the best drawdown rules, best payout rules. Literally just goated firm all around. So if you guys want to cop their accounts, 25% off if you use my code AVAL. Check the link out in the description. As well as the Apex is still 80% off. Those are the cheapest evaluations that you can get right now. So go in the description. Those two prop firms, you guys can see that we caught, we're catching these trades. We're making so much money because we're copy trading all these accounts. Apex, you can copy trade 20 accounts. Alpha Futures, you can copy trade 3. You can just make a lot of money doing that. That's what I do. That's how I make so much money. So that's what happened today. And, as well as my Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff, I did just buy my dream car. If you guys want to go check out my Instagram, that dream car, I absolutely love it. I'm going to go drive it right now. But yeah, I love you guys. Go check all that out in the description. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace out, everybody.